All right, this is page 22. We're going to use our old friends, angle, angle, side, 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 and side, angle, side, to identify whether these triangles are similar. So, we just have to have two angles to know something is the same. So we're going to mark them. In this triangle, that one's 31 and that one's 31. 75, 75. So all I need are two angles in order to say yes. But now the hard part is writing the similarity statement. So I'm just going to say A, B, C. A, B, C is similar to triangle. So when I started at A, it has 2. I went to B that has none, and C has 1. So I'm going to have to do the same thing over here. D, E has none, F has 1. It does not matter what order you write your first part in, but the second part has to match the first part. Number 2, I am a genius, so I'm going to mark my vertical angles. Now I need to write it. This is an angle, angle. Yay! So I'm going to write a congruency statement. I'm going to say WXV. Sorry, not congruency. Similarity statement is similar to triangle. So I started with the one that had nothing. So I'm going to have to start with Z. It has nothing. I said W, then I went to X. I'm going to have to go to X and then Y. So when you have two angles that match, we can say, yes, these triangles are similar. Now let's look at side, side, side. To do this, we need to reduce everything and see if they make the same fractions. So I'm going to start with the shortest side. It's a 3. The shortest side on the big triangle is a 6. 3 over 6 equals 1/2 if I reduce that in my calculator. Next, I'm going to go to 4. He's the middle size. And the 8. 4 over 8 is 1/2. When you reduce it in your calculator, yay! 5 and 10. 5 over 10 equals 1/2. So these guys are all the same. So yes, these are similar triangles. And the reason I marked them was so that I could go back and write them in my statement. I'm just going to say QPR is similar to, so that's the shortest. And then I went to the middle, so TSU. Let's look at this next one. Let's start with the smallest side, 30, 24. I'm just going to type that in my calculator, hit enter. I write it as a fraction. It reduces it to 5 over 4. Yay! Now I'm going to pick the longest side. And the longest side, 35 over 28. Reduce that, 5 over 4. I'm 2 for 2 now. And then the last one, 32 over 25. If I reduce that, it doesn't. It says 32 over 25. So this one is not the same, which means that this is not similar. You do not have to write a statement because you cannot if they are not similar. All right, the other thing we're going to talk about is side, angle, side. So we know this little guy has matching angles. And I've got an 8 and a 20 and a 6 and a 15. So I'm going to write my 8 over my 6. That will reduce to 4/3. 20 over 15 will reduce to 4/3. So those are the same. It means I have side, angle, side, side, angle, side. So yes, and now I need to write my congruency statement. I'm going to write JKL. I keep saying congruency. It's your similarity statement. Is similar to, I'm going to go with NMP. Okay. This next one, I'm going to put a little color on so it'll make sense. Oops. So I've got this little triangle right here. I don't know why this isn't writing. And then I've got this big triangle right here. So the reason it's an angle side angle is because both the purple and the red triangle have that angle in it. And I've got side information on both of them. So now I just need to check and make sure. So 15 for the purple one matches up with 25 for the red one. If I reduce that in my calculator, I get 3/5. This 12 purple matches up with 21 red. When I reduce that in my calculator, I get 4/7. Those are not the same. All you have to do is write no. Flip over to the next page, page 23. Number 1 on this page, these are going to be angle, angle. So number 1, those are parallel lines, which I know that alternate interior angles are congruent. I also, because I'm a genius, know that that's a vertical angle. So I have 2 angles. So yes, this is angle, angle. My statement, I'm going to go CDE is similar to triangle GFE. Look at number 4 with me. I have 2 angles written in, so I need to find this missing angle. So I'm going to say part plus a part plus the part I don't know equals 180. Old school baby math. 68 and 54 is 122 plus x equals 180. Subtract 122. X equals 58 degrees. So I'm going to go over here, and in that top corner, I'm going to write a 58. Okay, so the F is a 68, the A is a 68, D is a G is a 63, and D and B are 54 and 58. So they're not the same. So I can't even write a statement for that. I just write no. Now you do 3 and 6. Number 7, we're checking for side, side, side. I'm going to take the smallest side and match him with the smallest side and say 9. Oh my gosh, it won't write. 9/14. If you type that in your calculator, it's going to give you a fraction. Change it to a decimal because the rest of them will give you decimals. So 0.6429. Then I'm going to the middle. That would be 13.5 over 21. And then you type that in your calculator. You get 6429. Let's do the last one. I get 20.25 over 31.5. When I do that in my calculator, I end up with that 6429. So this tells me these are all the same. So yes, this is a side, side, side. And triangle NKR is similar. So I went down, then down the 3. So EDS. Oops, triangle EDS. All right, make sure that congruency statement's written down. Then we're going to look at number 8 and decide if it is also a side, side, side. I'm going to get that out of my way. All right, this is that same thing where I have two triangles. I have my big outside triangle, and then I have my little inside triangle. Okay, to check the sides, I just need to match them up. So this purple is a 30, the red is a 42. That will reduce to 5/7. Purple is 15. Red, I gotta get this whole piece, so 15 plus 6 is 21. That gives me 5/7. And last side, purple is 20. The whole side, 20 plus 8 is 28. Type that in your calculator. You get 5/7. These are all the same, which tells me that yes, these triangles are similar. I'm going to say WXV is similar. So I started in the corner, so I'm going to say W again. This time I'm going to go all the way to YU. All right, flip over to the next page for me. Now that I did two side examples for you, I need you to do 9 and 11 on your own. And now we've just got a couple more to tackle. These are SAS's side angle side. So I'm going to start at number 14. I'm going to mark this because I'm a genius. Now, I have two sides and an angle, but it's actually angle, side, side. Angle, side, side. We cannot have an angle, side, side in math. So, no thank you. Those are not similar. Let's look down here at 17. I'm going to highlight my triangles. I got this itty bitty one and this big one right here. They do share this angle. I know that it's the same one. And now I need to check to see if their fractions reduce to the same thing. So I'm going to go with, let's do the little one right here, 15 over, it can't be 30, it has to be this whole thing, which is 15 plus 30. That is 45. That reduces to 1/3. And now I'll do the other side. 14 over, the whole thing is 28 plus 14. That's over 42. If you reduce that in your calculator, you also get 1/3. So these are similar. So now I'm going to write my statement. I'm going to start with W. S. Z is similar to, I'm going to start at W again, but this time I'm going to go W, Q, R. R, excuse me. All right, I need you to do, on the side angle sides, number 13 and 18. When you have done all of that, I am done with you. Thank you.